Well, communities in central Texas still reeling after the deadly floods, including those in the Kerrville Independent School District who lost beloved Tivy High School Teacher of the Year, Reece Zunker, who died in the floods with his wife and his two children. But members of the district remaining strong, even acting. Take a look at this. In the terrifying moments during the disaster, nearly a dozen bus drivers risking their own lives, arriving to transport local camps kids to safety upon receiving frantic calls to help. Those drivers rescuing 900 campers on that tragic day, comforting the children of camps La Junta and Mystic, both hit hardest by the floods. And we do want to bring in Kerrville ISD Superintendent now, Dr. Brent Ringo. First, I'm so sorry to hear about the loss of Reece Zunker and so many others in your community. Can you tell us a little bit about his impact on the students, the legacy that he is leaving behind in your community?
Yes, Natasha, thank you first and foremost for having me. It is a positive light in the midst of tragedy. And Coach Zunker, beloved teacher in our community, head soccer coach. Our students loved him. Our head coaches that we compete against, so much so they have been showing up in droves with their soccer teams, volunteering wherever they can to support first responders. Coach Zunker, his wife, and two kids tragically lost in the floods. But I know our high school faculty, when we got that call that day and started sharing that information, it is definitely something that you don't know how to prepare for, and getting that call, and because it is such a sudden event when the floods came through, but he was beloved among our students. The outpouring of support from our community, former students, former players coming back to honor him and honor his family, and we're doing everything we can to step up. His motto was, "You will never walk alone," and we are using that same mantra, working with our team, grieving together, noting this is going to be one day at a time as we get through this. We'll never be the same, but our community is very resilient. And I know with Coach Zunker and the respect he had with our community, we're just trying to honor that mantra and working with our team members and let them know you are not alone during this process.
Thank you for sharing some of Coach Zunker with us and his motto with us tonight. And I want to talk about this moment of incredible heroism as well. I got chills as I heard about 900 campers being saved by these very brave bus drivers who showed up, risking their own lives in order to make those rescues. Tell me about when you got the call that these stranded campers, these little kids, needed help.
Yeah, the day of tragedy, July 4th, I received a call about 5:25 p.m. from the owners of Camp La Junta, letting me know that they have 400 campers that are stranded, and the camp is devastated. It's basically gone. And, being July 4th and it being summer, I told Ms. Vineski, hey, let me put an all call out. We're going to support you any way we can, and let me see what I can do. And within about 10 minutes, we had bus drivers, our high school coaches who are required to drive a bus, step up, our high school principal, Rick Sarala, and two of our assistant superintendents say we're going to be there. And so within about 10 minutes, I was able to let Camp La Junta know we have 10 buses coming your way with more rolling. And as we headed to Camp La Junta, as you can see in this video, the devastation, I've never seen anything like it. Just complete areas of RV parks and even neighborhoods just wiped out. And so the state troopers led us through this devastation to get to Camp La Junta, and very, very heartfelt. We were humbled and honored to be asked to help, and we showed up to camp, and many of those, almost all campers, wearing t-shirts and shorts, what they slept in. Most of them had no shoes, muddied, because they woke up to the river coming through their cabins and were able to get out. And they were being transported to us with pickup trucks. Our buses could not get back to the camp because of the devastation. And so pickup trucks were used to get the campers to us, including my own. And as we got all 400 loaded, there was a sheriff deputy working in front of Camp La Junta. And I went to him and said, hey, we have about 6 more buses available. Does anybody else need support? And this was about 7 p.m. On July 4th. He put a radio call out, and that's when we got a feedback from the National Guard that the last 300 campers from Camp Mystic needed to be transported to safety. And so we loaded up, went further up through the devastation, and guided by our state troopers, and got to a site where the National Guard was bringing the campers to us. And again, we knew at that point through the day from what we saw in the news that they were missing campers and counselors. And so as our bus drivers arrived, hugging on those girls, letting them know you're going to be okay and you're going to go see your family. And our bus drivers, our coaches, our assistant superintendents, our high school principal, true heroes, because as you saw these campers load, and then as we brought them to the site for their parents, and just seeing, I'm a father of 3, and seeing those parents hug their kids, drop to their knees. I'm just humbled we were able to step up and offer that support in a time of need.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.